Boating's no fun when your engine blows up. This is a PCM 351 Windsor, the old Ford 5.8, and we're going to be pulling it out of the boat, and we're going to be stripping it so we can take the cam out of it. All right, let's get the day started, everybody. We have quite the busy day. So essentially, I have my old boat outside that we went fishing on yesterday, the old Lakeland that you guys saw me build. That's getting sold, and the 200 horse that I put on my center console originally, that I'm rebuilding now, that's getting the twin 175s, is in the bed of my truck. I have a guy coming at 11:15 to look at the boat. Hopefully he buys that, and then I have a guy coming at 12:30 to pick up the 200 horse, and we're gonna try working on a boat here. So for now, this is gonna be vlog style. I'm just gonna kind of bring you guys through my day. I forgot the cowling for the 200, so we spent probably an hour and a half driving already, and then I had to bring the boat over here. It was a mess, but what we're gonna do is just get into it. Let's get into the day. I need to move. This is the body of one of my 175s that we tore apart. If you guys didn't see that video, make sure to check that out. This needs to get moved over so I can hang this Merc 40 horse on the stand, push that to the side. The power head off the 175 is gonna go on that creeper so I can roll it around, and then I'm gonna hang the 200 horse. Then I'm gonna help that guy with my boat, hopefully sell it to him. And then by the time we're done with that, the guy with the 200 should be here to pick it up. Whatever, let's get into it. I need to unmount this, slide it over, and then I'm gonna hang the 40 on the opposite side. So we're gonna get into that and then hopefully get our power head moved. Yeah, it should be a fun day. The big part of today, the thing that I actually need to get done is there's a boat in the back. I need to pull the engine out of that boat and get it stripped because it needs a new cam. So hopefully after we're done with this, we're gonna get that motor hung, move the boat back and get it on the engine stand and at least get it stripped today. And then I can measure the cam because I need to do that before I order the new one. So that's the main goal, but we have a bunch of other shit to do. So let's get into it. Here's my 200. We're just gonna hang this here until the guy shows up. You can see she's not the prettiest thing in the world, and I forgot to grab the airbox for it. That sucks. But hopefully the guy comes and we'll just load it up and he gets a brand new stainless prop. So now what I think we're gonna do, the boat behind me is the Supra. We're gonna be working on that. It's got the Ford 5.8 in it. It needs a cam. That thing overheated and then there was an engine put in it. It's a long story. I think we're gonna start working on that, and right now that didn't take too long. It's 11:06, so the guy should be here in a little bit, like 10 minutes to go look at my boat. So maybe we won't even start. We'll just help him with the boat and then get that taken care of first. I forgot to bring a broom. 200's out. Hopefully we'll get everything sold and then I can just work on the boat the rest of the day. This is a normal Saturday. This is what it's like, you know? Luckily we have our nice heater in here because it is a little chilly today. Yesterday was 71. We went out fishing. Do you guys want to see fishing videos? Because I was going to film some of that. Luckily, I didn't catch a bunch of fish. Caught one fish in like 6 hours. Caught a nice buzz though. But do you guys want to see fishing content anymore, or should I just keep it straight work? Because I'm not going to be able to fish as much as it is anyway. For the next 2 months, I probably won't fish, and then midsummer I might get some time. But if I do, would you guys want to see that? Because I planned on, like, after my boat's all finished up and we go out on the lake, I plan on filming that and doing kind of vlog content like that, but also all the work. So yeah. Now we wait, and maybe I'll get a clip of my boat driving away for the last time. So the 200 is finally sold. The guy came to look at the boat, and he literally just came to look at it for his son or something, so that was kind of a waste dragging it out here, but whatever. Supra's coming out. This is a robot from Trailer Valet, and to be honest with you, I don't like it. It slips, sucks. There's one that I want that's on Amazon that maybe you guys will see in the future, which would help. But this is nice because instead of having to back my truck in here, which is a crew cab long bed, I can just, you know, move it with this. So we're gonna get the Supra pulled out. It's a little dirty. She's been sitting for a while, but I'm gonna get it straightened out so the hook's right on top of the motor, and we're gonna pull that baby out. Oh, watch this. Oh yeah, high speed. I mean, it is kind of cool, but it's slow. Let's see where we're at. Take a look at this beaut. So this boat, watch out for the heater. This boat has a Ford 5.8 in it. It is the PCM engine and transmission. So obviously a lot of it's already disconnected that we're gonna have to kind of put back together. The water hoses were cut, the exhaust was cut, but it's almost ready to come out. Coupler's disconnected. So on these inboards, you guys have seen in the past, I posted videos on pulling them out. I went more in depth on a Malibu, but every engine's got the same key components. There's engine mounts, fuel line. If it's a direct drive coupler, well, I guess V-drives too do have the coupler. The main engine harness, which on the newer ones, they have a round plug that you can just disconnect and pull out. But your wiring harness, your positive battery cable, negative battery cable. And that's really it. Exhaust, which this is already done. So this is gonna come out quick. And we'll kind of show you what's wrong with it. But we need to get to it because we wasted most of the day waiting for other people. All right. So I'm gonna get the chain hooked up on this and some pressure just so we're ready. And I'm gonna need you to grab that remote. Good, just leave it there. Alrighty, this thing's kind of clapped. First up, motor mounts. One on each side. These aren't even tight, so that's kind of cool. Motor mount nut. I'm gonna put all the hardware. This is coupler. That motor mount's done. That's not even in. Port's not even on there. It's sitting right there. So it looks like battery cable's connected. Nope. Main engine harness, which is this, is not connected. Coupler's not connected. All right, we have a water feed line, front left of the motor. We have our water pump, and there's a main water feed line that comes through the hull. So from the hull, lake water gets fed up here. This is the impeller. Impeller shoots it up to the thermostat housing, and then it bypasses here and here to go to the manifolds, and then the rest of it goes through the motor. Clamp wasn't on it, so that just popped right off. That's easier than I thought it was gonna be. Where's our main battery cable? Okay, main power cable's disconnected. Lower hose is clapped. Plug wires are just kind of hanging out back here. I honestly think we can lift it. Fuel line wasn't connected. It's coming up. Is it gonna swing once I get her up? Yeah. Oh, engine's free. That was one of the easiest things I've ever done. Usually when I get an engine up, I like to just kind of hang it and look around and see if anything's hanging up. Which it doesn't look like we've got anything hanging. This thing's dogging a little bit. What are we got oil hose over there. All right, let's keep going with it, I suppose. And we're stuck. Does that look like it'll clear the back of the boat?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Well, then we're good. That, folks, is how you pull an engine in like 2 minutes. Well, that's cool. Sorry that wasn't more exciting, but yeah. What I'm gonna do now is pull the boat forward and then drop the engine. We'll take off the transmission and get it bolted up to the motor mount or motor stand. And then we can start stripping it. Sweet. Okay, second plan. Gotta crack them. Holy shit. With the ratchet. Holy fuck. Or we can do it with the impact. Oh yeah. Yeah, that feels good right there. Pretty sure the starter bolts are coming from the front into it, which those are 1/2 inch. Get up in there. Oh yeah. Did it slip or did I get it? Yeah, I got her. I got her, bud. Yeah. Now we can run them out. Okay, that gives us room. Can't get that out because I need to disconnect that end of the hose. Hold on a minute. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's staying. That one. Okay. Gotta pop the starter out. Gotta love a good old Ford starter when the other bolt's way on the inside. Starter bolt, we're gonna have to back these up. Where's the other one? Down here. You guys aren't gonna be able to see that, especially with Grant standing this close, but you know, you're being a dickhead now. There's the second starter bolt. Both of those didn't have to come out at all, but they did. It's just really pile of shit on there. There's one more bolt on the very underside for the cover plate. You guys can see that little guy down there. 1/2 inch. And if memory serves me, there's one on the other side as well. I was correct. So right now the engine's kind of hanging on by the dowel pins. Remember that water line I was talking about before that I wasn't gonna disconnect? Oh, okay, that's staying. Now I'm gonna disconnect it. Socket organization, very important. Pop this one off and leave the tranny cooler as a transmission cooler with the transmission. There's that. Tranny's ready to go. You guys are about to watch a man throw his back out. Hit the down just to drop it a little bit. Just bump it. Good. No. Dowel pin. No bolts. Please hold. It's literally just a fucking input shaft that's holding it. There she goes. Okay. Tranny's out. Amen. Do I need to take the flywheel out? Because I'm not doing anything with that. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna get a ratchet strap from that front corner and lift it up so it kind of levels out. Where am I gonna grab from? From the motor mount around that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that couldn't have worked better if I wanted it to. Okay, so that's closer. Still need to go up a little more. And I think we can make this work. I need to find my long bolts and I need to loosen these guys. Transmission bolts that came out of it were too short to go through the engine stand. I thought that I had some, but Chevys must apparently have a different thread. So we're gonna grab some longer bolts and then we'll be able to mount it on there and then we'll be able to get the boat back in here. No. Alrighty, well, let's go rip the old Ace Hardware. And this is what sucks about not having a full wall of bolt storage, because now we have to go to the hardware store. We've got the bolts and we got a broom so we can sweep this place. Let's see if these will work. Short ones will work and hopefully so will the long one. Now I'm gonna remove my clothing and we're gonna do this.
What the fuck?
All right, here we go. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna dump it just a hair, just a wee baby hair, like that. Now we're gonna start lower bolt. What thread pitch were those for the people at home that have a PCM 5.8, 7/16?
7/16 by 14.
Shorties in the bottom. A bird made his home in there. That's what we're looking for. And there, just like that. All right, there she be. Now, I am absolutely losing my fucking marbles today. Yep, Taylor's losing his marbles. Now, normally if you're doing this, you want to take the flywheel and the flex plate off, and then you'll be able to spin the motor over, but since we're literally just doing the cam, the only thing that might screw us is if I need access to that, but I don't think I will, because everything will come out the front. So we should be good. I'm gonna tighten these back up, and then we should drop the engine and be much happier doing it. All right, my friends, that's as far as we're gonna get today. Don't know how long this video is gonna be. Kind of all over the place. My morning got messed up by people trying to buy my shit. At least I sold the 200 horse. That was a nice guy. Hopefully the guy ends up buying the boat. But for now, this is as far as I can get because once again, working between two shops sucks and I don't have the impact. The harmonic balancer is the pulley on the front of the engine, and I can't break that off without spinning the engine over, and I have no way of stopping it. So I'm gonna have to wait to get that off to get the impact, but that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. So hopefully, I think that time lapse might look cool of actually seeing an engine get stripped, but all we have left is the timing cover, and then we'll be able to pull the cam out the front. Obviously, we're gonna have to take all the rockers off, push rods out, lifters out, and then that's how we're gonna be able to get the cam out. But this engine looks brand new. It was just all the accessories on it that looked like dog poop. So yeah, some point in the future, I'm thinking the next few videos are going to be working on my boat, and then I'll throw in working on my the power head for my 175, and then I'll throw these in as well. But the main focus, I need to get this one out because I want to get this place empty, and then hopefully we'll get some new jobs coming in here. We have a lot scheduled already that's going to be out on the water, so there might be some opportunity for videos of like what a fire up looks like in the spring, going out to someone's house, firing up the boat, making sure everything's good, going through that. Got a lot coming. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Sorry this video was kind of buns, probably all over the place. Neither of us were feeling it today. But yeah, next video we're going to be pulling a cam out, hopefully putting a new cam in it. And yeah, ST Marine merch. I'm not wearing it. I was wearing the sweatshirt earlier. In the description, and if you're looking for service here in Wisconsin, stmarinewi.com.